Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Red Earth Goddess here, giving you a shout out and a tarot oracle reading. The energies have been very chaotic and hectic lately. There's a lot of energy going on. A lot of people are feeling an imbalance in the workforce, people that you are having relationships with. But my advice right now, don't take sides, keep yourself in check, and let other people solve their issues, okay? It never has anything to do with you. It has to do with others that will not acknowledge their own inner darkness, okay? The Hierophant has just made himself very clear right now with that message. And it's funny because there's a lot of 5 energy taking place. 5 involves instability, changes, even chaotic changes. Whenever change is about to occur, something chaotic happens before, because people get very used to stability and security. And for any change to happen, if somebody new is coming, or somebody is about to leave a situation, something chaotic sometimes has to happen. Actually, most of the time has to happen for people to move forward, okay? For people to find that next secure foundation that's gonna come forth, okay? I do have some protection stones around here as well. I'm just really overwhelmed with the energies. My face is really warm and red. It's November the 4th, and it's almost like spring, summer out, like early stages of summer, late spring. That's how warm it is, okay? I've got some Himalayan cedar incense, and I've got 2 of each of these stones here. So for the root chakra and protection in general, I've got 2 black tourmaline crystals. Now, when you watch these videos, if you feel a resonance to these crystals, please do look up the spiritual properties behind them, because at this time, they're going to play an important role, and or you need to purchase and work with these stones at this time right now. Then I have 2 other really unique sensual stones to really soften up the heavier, because these do protect against negativity as well. You need to stay stable, okay? Things can get really hectic. You know, people can have arguments, things can really get out of order, so you want to stay in balance, okay? These crystals are helping during this time. Then I've got 2 desert rose crystals, rocks, okay? These are awesome because their energy is very similar to the rose quartz, which is actually one of my favorite stones. It brings in that femininity back into your essence to balance out that force of the masculine drive, okay? We all have it within us, especially if you're out in the workforce a lot and you're really trying to get yourself out there to assert your passions and assert your opinions and, you know, really show them who you are and stuff. You need to really love yourself unconditionally, balance your heart chakra, cater to yourself and your needs. Desert rose is good. And then we've got 2 labradorite stones, and this is actually another of my favorite stones. When I was first introduced to crystals since I was little, it was labradorite. They are originally, they're found more than just this place I'm gonna name, Labrador and Newfoundland and Labrador, which is in Canada, a place I love. You can find them in other places of the world as well, but they are a mystic stone. It's associated with the 3rd chakra, the crown chakra, depending on, you know, but when you look at it, it's multifaceted, okay? It's helps you to open up to your true authentic mysticism and spirituality, and to really see things in a light that will allow you to really incorporate your hidden aspects of yourself and the world around you. And that's why I've also brought in the desert rose to really bring out that feminine and balance that out. and do it without that harsh negative energy around, okay? So do look up these stones. On top of that, guys, a lot of people have been knocking on my door, okay? If you can see in the background here, I have an angle of something that I never do. There's a window behind me, and there's a door right next to me. People have literally been knocking on my door. What does that mean? That means, and there's 2 serpents, there's 2 snakes. A lot of people are really needing my advice during this time. A lot of people are seeking my support and my help at this time. I'm just going to give the message to you guys that I acknowledge your presence. I respect your presence, but I respect you enough to tell you right now that you need to resolve things sometimes on your own. It's good to have somebody there for you to support you. But in all, a true support system allows you to grow and evolve on your own and to be able to see when you need to resolve things on your own, okay? So you've knocked on my door and I've responded. And you may think, okay, well, she didn't get back to my emails, because there's some of you, depending on who you are, there's people that know me in real life. You know, we work together, we do things together. You know, I don't choose sides. You know, I don't get involved in gossip and stuff like that. I'll listen, but I'm not going to get involved in gossip. These he said, she said stuff, it's not me. And to each your own. I don't tell you to be like me. I never will. You experience things on your own, okay? So I feel like that's what the Hierophant wants to say to you guys at this time right now as well, okay? It's very much symbolic of the Taurus sign. I'm a Taurus, but something of a solid structure organization. So you have to come to realize that until you build your own reality, your own values, your own core belief systems, and that which helps you in your everyday day-to-day life, your own structure, meaning your own boundaries and things that come with it. I don't care what it's about, spirituality, your own personal boundaries. People will always talk about you in life, but you got to build up something in order to protect yourself. You got to build up that solidness, strength within yourself that you'll not, other people's opinions or challenges or obstacles are not going to get in your way. You have to be able to love yourself enough to keep moving forward with your life and do what it is that you feel is necessary. And I can sit here and keep giving you that support, but you will keep coming back to me and expecting me to push and push to give you that support. But you need to learn to really resolve your own situations, guys, okay? So if you've been sending me emails and I haven't gotten back to you, it's due to numerous reasons, but at this time, please resolve your own situations right now, okay? There's just a lot of changes happening globally, worldwide. It's not just, you know, it's everywhere. It literally is everywhere. A lot of people are feeling it. So, next message. The Emperor. Wow. So speaking of solid foundations, this is Marduk. And we've got Aries. Number 4, solid foundations. Okay, guys. This chaotic energy that you're feeling, the change, is it's repeating and it's happening until you form your own solid foundation, until you form your own tower, your own structure. Okay? I know this is kind of off topic, but maybe it will ring a bell in a certain way for you. I just literally shaved my head before I got this video started. I hopped in the shower, cleaned off any hair residue, but I've literally gotten votings from people that they love me, men and women, with a shaved head. They all say, you know what, stick to it. You're by far so comfortable in your own skin. You're more confident with this shaved head. You don't care how people view you, and we see you kind of as like a role model to really be our authentic selves. and to not care what other people's opinions are of us, and to stay confident and to be who we really are. So if I can, you know I do it for myself because I'm carrying this look. Okay, I love the sensation. It's not even so much about how I look. It's just when I cut that hair off, you guys don't understand how good I feel. It makes me feel amazing. I feel like me. So I don't know how I'll ever be able to grow my hair out ever again. Honestly, I don't know. But in a fashion, I've learned how to build my own structure with my own look, my own appearance, my own internal feeling of how I feel that resonates and comes out through my appearance, okay? I don't care what people think of me. I don't care how people view me. And I've found a group of people. I've found organizations. I've found solid structures to mirror that back to me and support that part of me in return of me. And like I said, people have voted. Do it. It's welcome. We love it. You know, things like that. So if this can kind of really resemble something to you, give you that message in a way, if that makes sense. One more card from the Babylonian Tarot. And I'm going to do another oracle reading with the Gospel of Aradia. Death, Eresh Gigal, Scorpio, the number 13. What I want to bring up with this is actually one of my coworkers today. Actually, back in 2013, 2014, I was doing events in York Region. I was going around to spiritual shops. I was going like to school. And for those of you who have watched my work, I've expressed that I've gotten into government stuff and I've made videos that I've gotten to the government, things with the economy, living situations for the youth, for women, for children, how difficult it is, you know, because they're only hiring part-time and people are having difficulty paying their bills, paying for rent. The people could benefit in the school system by bringing in meditations and stuff. And I did events where I was teaching other teachers, you know, showing principles and making videos for the government, for anybody who's in the field of government work or organizations or stuff like that, to really bring in stones, crystal stones, and to how it affects the children, how it affects bringing in meditation for the children. And I did mention how a lot of the school systems are changing. In particular, one of my coworkers, she let me know, she lives in Newmarket. Her son's school, they're actually building. They brought in stones and stuff at that time in 2014 to teach about them, the other spiritual teachers and stuff. And I close my eyes when I feel a lot, guys. So they're actually building an area in the school to like for meditations and like learning about this stuff. So that's amazing. And there's also a school called Huron Heights, and they're adding this stuff there. So I'm thrilled. So, you know, this is all earth. It's part of the earth. It's scientific, right? We feel better when we, you know, but I don't know. I'm kind of scattered when I'm expressing stuff because I'm feeling a lot, but I'm keeping the balance. Another thing that she said that I don't know why I wanted to bring that up first, but there's also with chaos, like I said, there has to be some organization or police officers or the government or something has to really stand up and do something to change. You know what I mean? Because reality changes all the time. They got to live up to the changes, okay? The same girl, the same coworker. She was freaking out. She was trying to hold it in. And she was saying how today that her next door neighbor, so literally her street, which is in Newmarket, very close to where I live even, like a 12-year-old boy, he's got like a huge shotgun and he's angling at his mom, you know, and he was about to shoot his mom, and there's like as a hostage, and I don't even know the story, but there's like police cars all over the street, and her daughter and her son, like, they've all been, like a 12-year-old boy, he's got like a huge shotgun and he's angling at his mom, you know, and he was about to shoot his mom, and there's like, as a hostage, and I don't even know the story, but there's like police cars all over the street, and her daughter and her son, like, they've all been kept away and stuff, and like she was kind of like freaking out because she's like, where are these kids getting these guns from, you know? And people think Canada there's no crime. Let me tell you, the things that happen in front of my house, and where I live is supposed to be one of the most safest places, but shit happens, okay? Shit happens. And something about his parents, the kid's parents, just went through a divorce or something. So obviously the 12-year-old, you know, he's going through emotions and stuff, and he's lashing it out on his mom. And I don't know if anything happened to the mom. All I know is he put the gun to her head, so we don't know. I haven't spoken to her yet. I'm sure she'll let me know like tomorrow, because I'm gonna be seeing her, because we're gonna go out for drinks and just lay loose and stuff. But what I wanted to say is, though, these things happen, okay? Especially children. This reality, the reality of today, is that children, their parents, okay? I'm not saying divorce is incredibly incorrect or something like that. Whatever is necessary, okay? Like, if there's abuse in the family, you know, by all means get out. But in today's age, there's no such thing as like a true lasting marriage anymore, because society doesn't welcome it anymore. Finding marriage in particular, you'll only really see it in like Middle Eastern countries, or like where there's really strong religion behind it, okay? That last long, but you know what I mean? Or like other countries that immigrate here. You don't see many people staying, you know, getting married or staying married for a very long time anymore. And of course, you have children. It's going to affect the children. Children need a role model, okay? And it's really difficult. And even a lot of times when parents are with the kids, just the way the whole system is built up is they don't spend time with their kids enough. You know, there's other people raising them, you know, and it can get really difficult for that child. And so crystals help, stones help, meditation help. And so if they can incorporate this stuff in the school systems, in society in general, you know, I'm so glad there's YouTube videos, there's Google and stuff, but the elders really need to incorporate that. And so we're working really hard on getting this stuff out. And I've been working really hard with this since I was like ever so little. But like, I've done everything I can. I've made all these videos, but shit's gonna keep hitting the fan, guys. Like, honestly, I don't know. But really, I can imagine it, like, that was her next door neighbor. And she was telling me, she's like, my kid, my son, he's been playing with him for years, you know? So, I can only imagine. I'm sure she'll let me know tomorrow. Synergy, guys. Stuff is happening. Stuff will be happening by the full moon. There's so much energies taking place from the September full moon, from the October full moon, the November full moon that's coming up, November the 14th, December. These full moons, I want you to go back and watch all of the full moon readings that I've done from August, September, October, and even the new moon, because the new moon leads up to the full moon, and I deliver a lot of messages that is going to happen on the new moon that will manifest by the full moon. There has been some seeds that have really been popping up. Okay, you have to really pay attention to everything you really intentionally send out to the universe, because other people are feeling what you send out. Okay. And when you do pick up on these vibes of other people even, and you're receiving, send nothing but good intentions out, guys, okay? I mean, do protect yourselves, your boundaries, your environment, your home, and your family when you have to, okay? Write it up. You need to write it up. Whatever you're experiencing, write it up. If you need extra advice, by looking up into books, spirituality, philosophy, quotes, anything at all that gives you support, empowerment quotes, anything at all, writing down Write your dreams down. I've been having some dreams lately. Let me tell you about that. Ugh. Okay, and hierarchy. There's some stuff, like I said, that's manifesting. I have not been sharing stuff with you guys that have been really happening behind closed doors, okay? A lot has been happening. I've been connecting with some amazing people. Some stuff happened on Halloween. Amazing things. Amazing. But I'm going to keep it quiet for now. And I'm going to end this reading because there's a door here. Lots of people are knocking on my door. And look at that. I didn't plan that, okay? Look at the freaking knocker. Look at that. Come on. Honestly. I love how these cards always come out with what I have to say, okay? So I'm going to end this card. Kind of leaving you to answer this because I always say I can support you, but you got to resolve your own situation, okay? You and your life and the messages are for you to resolve. I'm the messenger in a form that I will send you the message. I'm the goddess that will work to give you the messages. You know, with my third eye and my crown. Remember karma, okay? The karmic. Everybody has their own karma. My karma has always been being able to speak up, okay? Stay grounded. Protect yourself against negativity. Make your own black salt. Purchase your own black salt. I have little pouches of black salt. I keep it in my... I'm not wearing it right now. I took it off because I showered. Because I keep myself away from negativity so it doesn't grab. I have a little evil eye with a khamsa, 5 hands, bracelet. And inside I put black salt in there, so because it's linked to my heart chakra. And then we want to stay sensual, compassionate, and loving towards ourselves first because it goes out to the world. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching, and I will have the tea leaf reading up pretty soon, and then I'll follow up with a full moon reading for November 14, 2016. Okay, guys? Love you. Bye.